What does football cream mean? Money. Do you remember what club you were at when you heard a DJ say that? It wasn't at no club. It was on a G-strip. On a G-strip at a DJ. And describe what a DJ on the strip is. It's when someone bring out some big loudspeakers and play the type of music that everybody listening to and feeling, and that the girls dance to. You all would have a DJ. He would have a microphone and talk about the 39ers. No, we wouldn't talk about them. He would say stuff about them and things. Did you ever see the 39ers on t-shirts and things like that? Yeah. Would you recognize one of those if I showed it to you? Yes. It's Exhibit 57. No objection. Your Honor, I move to publish Exhibit 57, Slide 2. Any objection by any defense counsel? No objection. No objection. Okay. Admitted into evidence, G57. The second picture you said? Exhibit 57, second page. Second page. Can you zoom out a little? What does the back of the shirt say? G-strip, Florida P, 3rd and G, 39ers. And what is the G-strip again? Gallier Street. What is the Florida P? The Florida Project. And what is 3rd and G? 3rd and Galvez. In this organization, was it important for information to come to you since you were the leader? Was it important for information to come? Yeah, everybody going to report everything to me, but it was important information for everybody, so we could know what we're up against. Did you know somebody named Percy? Yes. What happened to Percy? Percy got shot. Was Percy mad about what happened? Yes. What happened? Why was Percy mad? We had a beef with Park Press. We went in the East, me, Cheddar, Leroy Price, and Ernest. We was just riding around trying to get this guy out, Press Park named Marty. When we did get up on his car, I had told Ernie, look out the way. Well, I leaned over Ernie and stuck a .223 rifle to his car window and let the shot went off. It missed him. He had already pulled off. The gun jammed up. We did like about a 10-minute chase, chasing him, but we couldn't catch him. We didn't let Percy know. Percy was dealing with them, and they just called Percy one day and shot him and paralyzed him. So Percy didn't know you had a beef with the Park Press guys, and he still was dealing with them? He knew that it was a beef, but it wasn't like we just ain't get along or wasn't speaking, but he didn't know that it turned violent at the time. Can you go back to Exhibit 29, please? It's already been admitted. The Press Park group, that's the neighborhood over here? Yes. Describe the Press Park group. What was going on over there? Well, it was a beef between one of their guys named. A guy at their thing got killed named Spit. When Spit got killed, it was a guy out of our project that did it, so that's what made the beef come on. That was what led to you shooting at Marty, and then Percy getting shot later? Yes. I'll come to it later. Did it also result in you all taking retaliatory action against Park Press again? Yes. Would you want to know if someone in your organization had just seen Slugger around the corner? Yeah. Why? So I could know. So I could be on point, so I could be ready. Or if not ready, at least go around there and kill him, or try to kill him. Why would you have to be on point? Because he's a killer. He would try and kill you? Yeah. What kind of cars were you driving during this time frame? What time frame? 2010. I was driving a Corvette. I had a Lexus and 3 Infinities, but not all at the same time. Would you recognize a photo of one of your Infinities if I showed it to you? Yes. Exhibit 34. Any objection to Exhibit 34 being admitted into evidence? Is that the photo of the Infinity? It's a photo of the cars, Judge, of the Infinity. Any objection? No, Your Honor. Hearing none, G34 is in evidence. If you could slide through these photos, please, Cynthia. That's a Chevy. Behind it. Do you recognize that car? Yes. What is it? An Infinity M35. Is it one of yours? Yes. Alright, what intersection is that Infinity at? On South Pier. Do you think you're driving that Infinity? No, I'm not driving that Infinity. How do you know that? Because I don't remember being up there that day, and I didn't really hang uptown like that. Would other people use your car? I had 2 of those cars, the same. I had 3 cars like that. I gave one to Gregory Stewart. I had another one like that, the same color. I sent the other one, a black one, to my baby mother in Atlanta. So it's possible somebody else took your car up to 3 and G? They didn't take it, I gave it to them. I let them drive it. Who would you lend the cars to again? That was Gregory's car. It was my car, but I let Gregory keep it until it was time for me to get rid of it. Who was Gregory friends with? Who was his best friend in the 3 and G side? T-Red. Could you go back to Exhibit 278, please? Alright, did your organization commit a lot of shootings? Yes. Are you familiar with the facts of some of them or most of them? Yes. Alright. I want to start in 2010. Did you have an incident with a guy named Bernard Causey? Yes. What was that about? We was outside shooting guns for New Year's, and he was around there shooting with us. Like 2 days after that, he went on Front Street telling someone that he had one of the guys that wasn't off G-Strip he could have killed that night and all that, talking about how he was rolling with Slugger. It got back to me that he was rolling with Slugger and talking about he was going to kill me or do whatever he was going to do. So he called me one day talking about he wanted to get heroin. I told him, alright, come around then. He kept telling me where he was at, and while he was on Gallier Street, I was on the next street over, on Congress, looking between the fence, watching him from my mama door and telling him like, I'm going to be a little late. That's to get him from in front of my mama door, to watch him walk off. When he walked down the street of Villery, I already seen him with our man Gregory in the car on Comp. I let him walk past on Congress Street. That's when I got in. We put off in the car, and we came around. I got the 223 handgun on me. When we pulled up on them, explain to the jury what a 223 is. A 223 is a short assault rifle, but it's short. What did you and Gregory do when you got around the corner? I pulled up on him. He thinking that I was about to come holler at him about serving him some heroin. I told him, you know what time of day it is. I jumped out and went to shooting at him. Why did you want to kill this guy, Bernard? Because he went to running with Slugger. How many times did you shoot that day? 30 times. Did Bender live or die? He lived. Okay, what happened next? Did he call the police? Yeah, he called the police. How did you know about that? Because I had a baby mama that was working, that was a dispatcher for the New Orleans police. She called me and let me know that somebody just called the police on me. What did you do after that? I got in the car and I shot across the river by my daddy's house and just went to hiding out. Were you eventually arrested on that charge? Yeah. What did they charge you with? They charged me with attempted murder. Did you make bond on that case? Yes. How did you have the money for a bond? From selling drugs, heroin. Was Bernard Causey, did he talk to the police? I mean, there was a case indicted against you. Did you see the evidence in that case? I ain't seen the evidence or nothing like that. I just know that they just popped up and just kicked my mama door. They told me that I was, wanted for it. Then I turned myself in. When I turned myself in, I was trying to figure out a way how I'm going to get myself out of it. So you made bond on an attempted murder charge? Yes. I would like to show you Exhibit 112. No objection. Move to admit Exhibit 112, Judge. Any objection by any defense counsel? No objection. Hearing no objection, Government Exhibit 112 is admitted into evidence. Is that your photo in the bottom middle? Yes. If you could go to the next page, please. Do you know whose signature that is on the back? It say Bernard Causey. Is that the guy you shot? Yes. What happened in that case? You shot at somebody you knew 30 times with a pistol that shoots assault rifle ammunition. You get indicted. You make bond. What happens? Oh, I was talking about going to trial. I was trying to figure out a way that I could beat it, so I was stressing behind it. So I asked Lil Man. Lil Man told me that holler at Rufus to bond him out of jail and I'll get him killed. So when we did go to Rufus, Rufus said he couldn't do nothing due to the fact that he was already high from dealing with Telly Hankton, and so he couldn't mess with it. So I had to come up with another plan. I called my lawyer up, Rick Tessier, and I told Rick Tessier to go down there and meet him because in the process of me doing that, shooting Bernard Causey, like a week or two later, Bernard Causey went on Tulane campus and robbed somebody or did a home invasion on Tulane campus and went to jail and didn't have no bond money or no money to get out of jail. So that's when I know I could help him if he dropped the charges on. That's when I sent my lawyer, Rick Tessier, to go let him know that Darryl Franklin said he'll help you get out of jail. I'll get you a lawyer. You'll get any lawyer that you want. Only thing you do is just tell them. So he said he wanted a lawyer. He said, who do you want? He said he wanted Rick Tessier. So Rick Tessier came back and told me, and so I paid Rick Tessier the money for both of our cases. What ended up happening with your case? Did you do any time in jail? No, they came to me with a deal, 1 day in jail, credit for time served. So for shooting at a guy 30 times with a gun, you ended up doing 1 day in jail, credit for time served? Yes. I want to turn your attention back to the Press Park rivalry. Were you aware that Rabbit or Gregory Stewart retaliated for Percy? Yeah,